Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Penny Bloom Podcast. 'Tis I, Colton Robertson. And again, I am not joined by Tavares Pennington or any of the goons that joined me for The Falcon and The Winter Soldier, WandaVision, The Mandalorian. No! Due to the overwhelming success of our last episode together, I'm talking big numbers, big numbers for our top 5 Pixar. We've got Emily Thompson. Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to have you back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
I'm glad you're here because I recall on our Pixar episode, we discussed briefly, in passing,
momentarily,
just a glimpse of Harley Quinn.
Yes.
And since then, I decided, and you decided, we've decided that fuck. That we're gonna do a weekly watch of Harley Quinn, one episode at a time, live commentary, and the conversation will be mostly around Harley Quinn, but it's not limited to that. We can talk about anything really, but we'll try our best not to stray too far. It's not gonna be overwhelming. All right, we're just laid back Harley Quinn watch together, talking about it as it happens. It's a great show.
Baked.
Indeed. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Launch into
roll the
hyperspace.
tape?
Roll the tape.
Hit it.
Welcome to the Penny Bloom Podcast. Ain't another place that has got more bombast. Romp past your mom, dads, listening to Tomcats, talking everything that make you sad. We don't want that. We're here to make you smile. Put your mind at ease. Peace, love, and bloom, and always praise Keanu Reeves. This what we about. Get some weed and now. We'll talk it till we can't no more, and then we peacing out. Alright, let's go. Penny Bloom Podcast. It's the Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast. It's the Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast. Penny Bloom Podcast.
So, how this is going to work, we're going to pull up HBO Max. We're going to go to the Harley Quinn animated series under the DC Hub because it's a great joy. I love it. Kaylee Cuoco's a great Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Lake Bell, wonderful as Poison Ivy. I'm extremely excited to begin this endeavor with you.
Season 1, Episode 1.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part. So
22 minutes.
22 minutes. Came out in 2019. Rated TV mature. Let's get into it.
Start this journey.
So if you want to watch along with us, we're going to skip the preview at the beginning.
Because we have already watched this.
We have already watched this, and then we're gonna let the DC Universe picture come up. We're gonna pause. Then I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. We'll press play, and we'll all be on the same page.
Nice.
Anyone who may be watching with us, and if you're not, you don't really need to be. We'll still make good conversation.
If you want,
yeah, it'll be fine.
We're funny.
Yeah, we're funny. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it. So, I'm gonna give a countdown to 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. Punch it.
Any questions? Doesn't matter. Let's move on.
3, 2, 1. Punch it. Now we're in.
DC Universe Originals.
Now you've been largely unfamiliar with DC as a whole prior to our relationship.
Always been Marvel, was taught that DC was no good.
Well, I remember on one of our first dates, if not our first date, you have a list in your phone that's people that natural selection will take care of, and a part of that list was DC fans.
Yes,
so
but
at
so
the time,
is Marvel fans. Like I attack myself on
at
that
the time. I reserved my DC fandom until a later date. And I waited until I could show you this show because it's fucking good.
This show amazes me. I love it.
And I remember the first time we watched this, we were getting into it, and you weren't expecting what we were getting into.
Absolutely not. Here we start off immediately Harley starts cursing, and I was like, holy cow, I thought this was a kid's show.
Yeah, I loved the beginning with Joker, and he's like, my fellow whites, I'm glad we're all here, built on our favorite pastime, fucking the poor. And you're just like, oh.
I was like, whoa, this is not what I thought it was. And
Joker rips off his fucking face. And
it's so gory, you're not expecting it.
Have you ever watched anything so, like, comically gory? Like, anything with as much blood as this?
No, usually it's something, like, with real people.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones.
Like stuff my parents would watch.
Remember watching Game of Thrones? That shit's, that'll get you.
Yeah.
For sure, but yeah, it's bloody. You know, she's smacking dudes with a giant hammer, breaking legs. They're going into shock.
Joker's pissing me off.
Oh, Joker's an annoying fuckboy.
He's trying to take her spotlight.
Well, and that's just Joker. That's who Joker is. You know, he says it. He says it here. You know, you're the appetizer. I'm the entree.
No, he's just a basic straight white dude who can't treat his girlfriend right, and has anger issues.
A very big anger. Well, that's the thing is, like, obviously Joker has anger issues, but he's, like, not angry all the time. He's doing this for the fun of it.
He's just actually insane.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He's got some issues going on. Mm-hmm. And,
in this show, it is just an exaggeration of who he actually is. It's
100%. And I like that about this show, that every character is kind of an exaggeration of what they've been. Mm-hmm. And I like that in the rebirth of the character Harley Quinn, like, you know, you have this version of Harley Quinn that existed in, like, 90s cartoons and stuff, and she was a real, you want me to make you pudding?
Like, you know, she's like, I'll do anything for you.
Yeah.
And she still is for a while
I know,
in this.
and
she's just head over heels
They
for
literally
him.
show you her transition into the new brand Harley Quinn.
Yeah. That's what I really like about this show. It focuses a lot on, which we do get in Birds of Prey with a real life action, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And
they can do different stuff in animated.
Yeah, animated stuff is always a little bit not more fun, but like you have more opportunity in animated stuff. Like none of this is bogged down by like how it affects other movies, you know? It's just they can do literally whatever. People could die one episode and they could be back another. It's not like it's too impactful to the rest of the DC universe. Mm-hmm. But I did like the first time I watched this that Batman was a part of it. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
Freaking Batman. If Batman would just focus on Joker, like that's the whole reason Joker just got away.
Yeah, like what he was standing out the top of that submarine just talking for a second.
As if Harley was the most dangerous person on that boat. Like he's taking Harley to Arkham right now. Like you could have Joker, dude.
Gotta stop by the fucking poor, just sad version of Gordon here. And
I didn't even know who Gordon was until we watched The Dark Knight, and I was like, oh my goodness.
It's funny,
that
right?
exaggeration of him was perfect.
Well, yeah, because he's just sad, you know? Like, he's just a sad guy.
I used to be a damn good cop.
I used to be a damn good cop. But I like that little flashback there. Harley remembering a version of Joker and her on the roof.
Pastime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
totally
quite what it pans
happened.
out. Not quite what pans out. But
oh, I love the idea that Harley keeps terrorizing Batman that he fucks bats.
Oh yeah.
She's like sure of it.
That's the only as sure as I am that he fucks bats. Like,
oh my goodness.
I mean, does Batman fuck bats?
Does he? I mean, I'm kind of convinced now.
Harley said it. I'm kind of there.
I mean, why would Harley lie to us about that, you know?
And then Joker's just leaving her hanging. Just leaving her to rot. In
yeah.
Arkham.
6 months. He said, if you end up in Arkham...
You'll be out by morning.
By morning. And she's 6 months later. But...
Redonkulous.
We do get our first view of Miss Beautiful Ivy.
Oh, I love Ivy.
I love
one of my favorite
Ivy.
Characters, period. She's and like the general idea behind Ivy. She another character who's kind of being rebranded because once upon a time she was a villain, but like the way society has just kind of come to view
boss women
and also like environmentalism and taking down corporations and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's
they're
like
just
what
crazy
she aims
women.
to do. Like ending climate
Put 'em
change.
in
She's
prison.
trying to help out.
Yeah,
but she really just
she really
does fucking hate humans though at one point.
But I mean, I would hate humans too if I were like a big plant.
I do love how much she cares about Harley, you know?
I mean, it's because she loves Harley.
Well, I don't know that she does yet.
Like...
Not like romantic love. She loves her as like a friend
exactly.
for now. But yeah, I mean, this is another one of those crazy gory moments where he...
Oh my goodness, yeah. This part blew me. And she just fixed her nose casually.
Yeah,
after banging her head on another guy's head.
Rips off his ear.
Rips off his ear with her mouth.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gory ride, no doubt. And you know, we keep getting these time jumps 3 months later.
So we had
6 months,
3 months. So now we're up to a year almost.
A whole year in this place, and you know, thank goodness the Riddler's about to come into this because he's got an orange to eat.
Yeah, he has some orange peeling and orange eating to do.
It's no doubt because, you know, he's going to eat an orange and he's going to shit out the seed.
Yeah. When you eat an orange, you shit out the seeds.
Naturally. I hope other people know the show as well as we know the show.
Otherwise this is
going
to be really
wildly
confusing.
I mean, it happens in just a couple minutes.
Just a minute.
Like we're actually less than
actually,
that. It
we're
happens
here
right
already. If you're watching with us, this is probably amazing.
Yeah, like it's happening as we speak.
So Harley's breaking out and she thinks it's Joker, but you know, none other than Ivy.
None other than Ivy.
She got a cute little flower in her hair.
I love that Ivy was like, as soon as she got the chance, it was just Harley. She didn't come for no one else.
And there it is. The Riddler ate an orange, shit out a seed, so Ivy had a plant.
Yep. Perfect.
Perfect
plan.
Timing.
Perfectly executed. Love that Calendar Man can remember how long Harley's been there, but not when his kid's birthday is.
I didn't even realize he was Calendar Man until the second time we watched it, and I was like, wait. Okay, that's funny. He doesn't remember his kid's birthday.
Yeah, you get it.
I got it. Okay, he's Calendar Man. Okay, wait.
And I like the idea that, you know, Ivy just threw Harley on her back like Anakin to Obi-Wan at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith and got her out of there.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No. But...
We'll watch it one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Soon.
Her skin is blue right now, not green.
I mean, it's like a mint. And I love Frank.
Frank
one
is
of my
so
favorite
cool.
characters.
I want to be friends with Frank.
Frank seems like a dope guy. And I love that he's played by J.B. Smoove. You know, you may have most recently seen him in Spider-Man Far From Home. He's one of the teachers.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's like, it's witches.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little allusion to, you know, the coming events of WandaVision back then, but that was fun.
True.
But,
Harley just got out of Arkham and she's trying to go find Joker again.
Yeah, he's like, something terrible must have happened to him. And it's like, damn, he really, really like
messed her
warped
up.
her mind.
And she's like a literal psychologist.
She's like, yeah.
Sometimes I have to remember that once in a while. Like, she has her master's degree in psychology.
She was treating patients before she was one herself. See, like with Poison Ivy here.
She was the only person who was able to get through to Poison Ivy. I love their friendship so much.
It's so cute. It's my favorite. They're one of my favorite, you know, comic book couples, period. I even have a little Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy book over there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. But they're I love Ivy's understanding of Harley talking to herself in a picture. Mm-hmm. You know, she's like, this is working, back off.
Yeah.
And Ivy's like, all right, yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, she's
I'm
like, yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
They just make a perfect pair. They're a good little team.
They're the cutest.
They're the cutest. I like that Ivy helped her to the conclusion, but it was only Harley that could come to the conclusion herself as to what needed to happen with Joker. You know?
It is nice to see her become her own person by herself with Ivy kind of leading her.
Yeah, you know, she's leading her into the light a little bit. You know, you can lead the horse to water, but women aren't funny.
Fuck Joker.
Fuck the Joker. And what was funny is that he was just reacting to the fact that Harley showed up. He wasn't answering that Harley was funnier. He looked past Joker, saw Harley, and went, Harley? And he goes, no, women aren't funny.
Yeah. He was just reacting to Harley. Oh my god, dumbass.
And so poor guy's just going to die for that now.
Yeah, he's sitting here thinking of some way to manipulate her to keep her there. He's like, oh shit. That's exactly
right.
what I wanted you to do. Bruh. Ooh.
He is a master manipulator, though. in the corniest way possible. Like, this couldn't have been more obvious. Even Ivy's just calling him on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Are you fucking for real?
She's like, yeah, let's hear some more of it. But Harley's like, oh, I'm in love.
And I like there that we got another little reason as to why Commissioner Gordon's a little fucking sad. You know, because Joker, quote, paralyzed his, quote, partner.
Rip.
And, you know, him and his wife are just having a rough time. Gordon.
I mean, happens.
On occasion.
Marriages can end in divorce sometimes.
Like half the time.
Like, some would say 50% of the time, like, statistically.
Like, maybe someone should create a chip that, like, you put into someone's brain, like a couple's brain, and then, like, it merges your minds.
Like Goggle? I mean, Google?
Yeah, like Goggle. Or Goggle. Goggle.
Google.
If you guys aren't watching Made for Love on HBO Max, you should.
Oh my goodness, it's
twisted.
eerie.
It's twisted, it's eerie, and Kristen Milioti is just phenomenal.
I love
her.
Love her.
She's phenomenal. But yeah, HBO Max original, Made for Love. Check that out. Like I said, chip people's brains, mix couples, one mind.
Morph brain. I know your thoughts, you know mine.
I love Gordon. I loved Gordon there with the on and off.
Yeah, he's just everything a sad little cop.
Everything dies. He's sad. I think it's funny that Joker's whole beef this episode is being jealous of the Riddler for people saying he's the funniest villain.
He's like, I'm obviously the funniest villain.
He's like, his whole thing is being the world's most indirect asshole. Which is a fucking great description of the fucking Riddler. Like, his whole thing is just... He's just being an asshole and being indirect about it.
I mean, yeah. He'll make a riddle and ask you to unriddle it. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Do you like Reese Witherspoon? Legally Blonde? Oh, wait, we just talked about this. You have not seen Legally Blonde.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The way she found Riddler's cave, or Riddler's lair so quickly.
She's like, how does nobody find these things?
It's so funny. Everyone underestimates her, and then she does everything so quick and easy. Or if they're like in a pickle, they're like, man, I wish we had Harley here. It's like...
Well, and that's what's funny, too, is that this whole show was kind of a fuck you to everyone who was like, these damn Mary Sue characters coming in and being great at everything. Like, it's so unrealistic. Harley Quinn would never take down the Joker. Spoilers. Ray Skywalker can't learn to do these things that fast and stuff like that. It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? They're just vibing.
Oh boy. Now Riddler's gonna be an asshole and be like, all right, what's this liquid? What? And they're like, it's acid. It's acid.
Did I already say the thing about burns, but it's cold? I like the Riddler's development in this series too. You know how he becomes the hamster wheel. He runs on the hamster wheel for a while, gets super jacked.
Gets handsome. Gets
super handsome. The Riddler's low key fine as fuck by the end of season 2.
Yeah, you guys just wait.
You guys just wait. I mean, kind of sexy. The Riddler.
No,
riddle me this, Riddler. Why so fine?
Why so fine, Riddler? Yeah. So, this was
the little setup.
The setup that Ivy made for Harley.
You know, she's like, if you had to see for yourself. If you were both hanging over a pit of acid, you and Batman, Joker would save Batman before he would save you.
Yeah. And she's like, well, but what if we did it again? No, like, she'll just keep defending him.
Over and over. I wonder how many times Harley's fallen into acid. Is it just the once?
Well, technically this is a
margarita mix, but...
So...
But that's not what really happened, is it?
Till death do us part.
He was talking to Batman, and that's always the Joker dynamic. You know, it could never be about Harley Quinn because it was always about Batman. For him.
It's always about Batman.
Batman's the only person he loves.
He doesn't even care about Harley. He's just her little escape plan. every time because she just keeps coming back.
Just keeps using her.
And you know what? He does just fine without her because he left her in Arkham.
Yeah.
Like
his whole thing is that like he makes her feel like he needs her. And then just blows her off. Joker never loved me. He only loves Batman. I love that was a line they said in a DC show.
Yeah.
I was so like, Joker doesn't love me. He only loves Batman.
But it's okay. Harley gets her own love.
I love it.
Gets her own true love.
Sadly, at the cost of one man with a kite.
Yeah. He'll be okay, though.
Yeah, he'll live. You know, he's got a kite.
Ivy's such a good friend that she, like, did this, though. Like,
well, and, like, this is an early little sign. Like, she was willing to do all this. She was willing, like, that's an elaborate setup. I don't know.
Like, she spent her entire Saturday. Unbelievable.
Yeah, spent her entire Saturday setting up this whole thing.
That's like a full day.
I could
from
never.
a week.
You're the only person I'd do anything a whole day for.
Really?
Absolutely.
A whole day.
Mean, my family. Some of them. I'm just kidding.
I could be honest. Who would you not do something for a whole day for then? I'm thinking I wouldn't do something for a whole day for like.
I wouldn't do something for a whole day for Joker.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything for Joker.
Fuck the Joker.
Dude, the way Ivy just put her hair behind her ear, like, girl,
we
see you.
Oh, but if you did, the world would be yours.
They're in love.
They're so cute. I love them together.
Frank, why you always got his arms
You know, obviously,
crossed?
there's something super romantic about a guy who explodes another man for you, you know? But
never done that.
I wouldn't be flattered. I wouldn't be too flattered. I'd be like, yo, why?
Yeah, I'd probably like shoot you a text and be like, can you not? I mean, I get it, you know, but like,
it's a grand gesture.
Not my thing.
It's a grand gesture. It might work on like a Joseph George.
Dude, that guy's he's funny.
I love Joe. He's a good dude, but he's a weirdo. I hope you're listening, Joe. I love you.
I do listen to your guys' podcasts, so
yeah, you listen to them live.
Even the parts that get cut out. So
yeah, you listen to them live.
Oh my goodness, did my voice crack?
Yeah, a little bit.
Cut out.
And I love it. We got the rebranding of Harley Quinn here. She shows up. She's here to fuck shit up. You know, it's me, dickhead.
She's officially done with Joker's bullshit.
Is it's me, dickhead, or just me, dickhead?
Such a dumbass.
I love that, but that's funny.
I just don't like that. Joker. You treated me bad.
You lied to me.
You never loved me.
I always love that part. She was really, really New Jersey for that, you know.
You treated me bad.
You lied to me. You never loved me. And I like that, you know, she took it to Joker this time. Not like in the movies. Yeah. Where in the movies, Joker broke up with Harley. Harley breaks up with Joker here.
Yeah, I like that too.
He did leave her to rot in a prison for a year, which one could say is a sign of breaking up.
Yeah, I'd be kind of like, if you left me in an insane asylum for a whole year, I'd be thinking we're broke up at that point.
But like, what resources do I have to break you out?
No, but if you were like a criminal mastermind, you know.
Oh, that's
and you didn't break me out, I'd be like, I think we're broken up.
That'd be kind of fucking boosie of me.
She was kind of head over heels like, no, he's still gonna break me out.
She thought the whole year. She kept waiting.
That's some hope.
That is some hope. You got to give that to Harley. She's got hope. And I mean, she really does some work here on these fools.
Yeah, she's still like getting the.
She's getting her shit rocked at the moment, but not for long.
And then she knocks out like a group of men. I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, Joker goons.
Joker goons. There we go.
Yeah, he's a. Harley's here to do, and I love this little setup with the baseball bat because you know that old weapon, the hammer, was her her old character's weapon, and now she uses the baseball bat. And that little...
Yeah, she threw it.
I love it. I love that the tide turns as soon as Harley gets a baseball bat. That's all it took.
Oh my goodness. Whole box of bombs.
What would you even do with that many bombs?
Put them in my pocket, obviously.
I mean, I gotta run away with these bombs, right? And they're kind of cool. Like they're cool looking anyway. I don't know how often I'm gonna use them.
I wonder if I was getting shot at, and if I put a person in front of me, would I actually be fine? Like, would it cover
question
all the
the
bullets?
shield. Like, it's got to depend on the caliber of bullet. You know, like you gotta, like, every time I watch like a human shield in like a movie or something, where they hold a person in front of them and it's like stopping whatever's like bullets and stuff. It's like
some of them got to get through, right?
Yeah, there's through and throughs all the time. I love this part. I was like, I see you got everything under control.
This part, she's like, just text it to me.
Oh, and I relate to this so fucking hard. Every time I'm like, all right, I'm going to run a quick trip. Anybody want anything? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, will you text it to me? And they're like, yeah, but can it? And I'm like, uh-huh. All right.
I'm going to forget.
I got you. I have it in my head, but just in case, text it to me, please. Some would say that's a reliance on technology, but
Aww.
I say fuck you.
Harley.
I love Harley. Walking off into the sunset, officially a new woman.
That's such a good first episode.
It sets the tone really, really well, you know?
Like, that first episode made me fall in love. I was like, yeah, we're going to binge this right now.
And we did. It took us like 2 or 3 days. It did not take us long to finish this.
And we watched it again, and now we're doing a podcast for it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like once you watch it twice, we can really talk about it.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Thanks to you for letting me come on here and ramble.
Oh, you know, it was a pleasure. I have a lot of fun doing these.
I had a blast.
I had a blast.
It was a gas.
It was like, I'd say the feeling was closest to, you know, someone exploding another man for me.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you.
It's pretty electric.
It's
like,
almost like an explosion.
It's like
an explosion
like
of love.
It's like Ellie Goulding said.
Oh my goodness!
I was actually going with explosion.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah,
but I don't know that
explosion.
Song, so I don't know. Sing it right now.
I don't. That's the only lyric.
Let's release an album on this podcast. This is the new album.
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe next week. But
yeah,
this was. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was really good. I had a lot of fun. This was an overwhelming success, and I look forward to next week.
Me too.
This was the Penny Bloom Podcast.
Penny Bloom Podcast.
'Twas I, Colton Robertson. That was Emily Thompson. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I love you. But
I love you too.
Oh, thank you. We will be back next week. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Penny Bloom Pod, on Instagram at Penny Bloom Podcast. Rate and review the show. Share it with a friend. You know, just do us well.
Do it.
Spread the word of the Penny Bloom. Remember, peace, love, and bloom.
And Keanu Reeves.
And always praise Keanu Reeves.